All right, what's going on, everybody? So we're just gonna jump right into things. We're gonna talk about what just happened with this drop in the current prices here for Baby Doge. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But hey, look at what just happened. We actually just now dropped down to the support that I mentioned in the previous video. I did mention that we're probably going to be trending downwards because, like I said, this was a negative trading pattern, right? This was a downward trading pattern. And I mentioned it inside of the previous video. So as you can see here, this type of pattern is always it's like a downward trend, right? If you see this pattern, you know things are going down. So this is like a bearish flag, right? This is the bearish flag pull. And I was showing back here how we had like a bullish flag pull, how it was like a flag pull and then it just went bullish. So this bearish one, we're probably going to go down a little bit more as well from here. So I mentioned that in the last video. Definitely watch that last video. It was pretty good. But yeah, I definitely mentioned we're going to be dropping and we're probably going to drop some more. So we hit the support at about 1400, right? It went a little bit below 1400. If you look at the 15-minute chart here, you can see it went a little below that, right? It went to about 1340. Not quite at the level that I'm trying to buy at, but it's getting there. It's really getting there. And this yellow line here is pretty much where I'm trying to buy at about 8Z 1100. I'll settle for like 1150, but I really don't want to buy anywhere above that because I'm trying to like put like $3,000 in there. So I want exactly 3 trillion, somewhere around 3 trillion coins, right? Somewhere around there. It'll only be exactly 3 trillion if I get in at 8Z1. But anyways, I do believe it's going to pull back some more. The next level is going to be about 1200. Now, whether it goes below 1200, I don't know. We'll see. That is the last area we stopped at, actually, right back here on February 2nd. So that's why I believe we'll go a little bit below that level if we continue to go down in the overall market. And it's not just Baby Doge going down, it's everything. So we see Bitcoin is going down some too. Bitcoin down to 87K, 8% inside the last 24 hours. This is like discount zone. This is where you pick up like you pick up cheap coins around these prices, right? A lot of cheap prices, like Solana, $141. It was at like 138 earlier. We're seeing a lot of different projects priced very cheaply. And look, everybody was wanting to buy when things were high. Now things are going down and they're low and people don't want to buy. This is exactly where you should be buying. And let's say Kronos, for example. You see, last time Kronos was at 7 cents was October. So prices are pretty much back to where they were in October. So this is actually a pretty good time to start picking up on things. So you don't want to wait around too long. Now, Bitcoin, if you're trying to look back all the way back until October, it's going to be a little bit different here because, Bitcoin went up the most. Bitcoin was around 60K in October. Now it's at like 87K. So it's getting down there. But yeah, the prices are definitely coming back. But I would definitely say don't wait. Like, I'm waiting personally because I want specific prices. But like, I think Baby Doge will go down a little bit more. I think it'll go down a little bit more. It usually does this. It goes down a little bit more than a whole overall market. But personally, I think around 1200 is a good level because we're probably going to end up breaking the support. I'm going to be honest with you guys here. And I would say around 1200. If you see it around 1200, you probably don't want to wait much longer. Personally, I'm getting in around 1100. So y'all can do that too if you want. But yeah, around anywhere from 11 to 1200 is looking like a really good price to me. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. Again, none of this is financial advice. But I do think we're going to end up being rejected again when we try to get past 8Z 1500, 8Z 1550. We might get rejected again. Let me say that. We might get rejected again. So then from there, we're probably going to end up going down to 1200. So that's what I'm watching out for personally because I want to get in around 1100. And look, usually when we get down to levels like this to like 1200, we typically break the support a little more than we should, and then we go right back up above the support. Just like how I did here, we had a really big drop, right? We went all the way from 8Z 2200 all the way down here to 1350, but then we broke the support more and it went down to 1200, but then it immediately shot back up to above those levels over here, above 1370, 1380. it went above there, and then it started to trend upwards a little bit. So I think that might be what we see again this time, where we go down and then we break 1200 very briefly and get to 11, possibly 8Z1, and then just immediately shoot back up and then start trending upwards. I think we might see the same thing happen like how it did back here. So it might do the same exact thing. That's why I'm waiting for it to get further down here, because it'll just be a much better price. And then from there, like I said, we're just waiting for it to go up even more. Personally, you guys already know how I'm doing things. You already know my strategy. I'll probably mention it in a whole nother video because I got more I want to talk about today. But like I said, with my strategy, my new break even is going to be at like 8Z2. Once we hit 8Z11, my new break even is all the way up there. So that's good, because when prices start coming back, I'll make a lot of profit at AZ3, a lot of profit. So yeah, I got a really good strategy right now, so I'm just gonna stick with it. But this strategy has kept me from buying other projects that I really wanted to buy. So after that, I'm gonna definitely venture off to some new projects, but I'll still mess with baby doge here and there. But anyways, moving on to the next thing here, our holders 187 million, well 1,887,000. So holders are still going up a little bit. A lot of people have been talking about buying this recent drop in prices. So as you can see here, trending all over Twitter, buy the dip. So if you haven't bought it yet, now I don't know if now is going to be the best time. It might go down a little bit more, but it might not. So you definitely want to make your own decisions there. But I definitely think we're at this point right here where we're going down, right? And this is like bear trap. So look, we had that accumulation phase, right? Let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will really show us where we are pretty much. So if you look at it in the last year, look at where Bitcoin was. Look, accumulation phase, boom, accumulation. So maybe it'll work better if I look at it from this perspective. All right, so we'll look at from like 2023 till now, because that's really been how we've been doing this. Look, around 30,000s, right? We had accumulation phase. So somewhere around here, like 20 to 30,000, that's accumulation, right? And then we have the trend emergence. Then if you want to think about it like that, trend emergence, we start to see the uptrend going in here, going from 2023 into 2024. This is trend emergence right here, right? And then we also got this, which is the shakeout. So let's look at the shakeout. It kind of goes downwards. So it goes up, starts trending a little bit, and then it starts to shake some people out. Goes from 46,000 all the way back down to 39,000. Shakeout, shaking people out right there. Boom. And then you have the momentum building, right? The momentum building is probably this area right here. This is the momentum building. At the beginning of 2024, we seen some good momentum, and that was about 40K all the way up to 73K inside of March of 2024, right? That was some good momentum building. And honestly, that might be seen as a shakeout. You could say whatever you want. Like it's always different every time. That could be seen as a shakeout where it went all the way down to 53K from there, right? After building that momentum, it went all the way down to 53K. So that could be the shakeout. And then the momentum building in the first sentiment could be this, where we see, boom, this is momentum building all the way from 53K all the way up to 106K, 108K. And then the shakeout, or not the shakeout, but then after the first sentiment here, we see the bear trap. And this could be the bear trap right here. So from 108K Bitcoin, you can see down here, that was 108K. We're only down 20% from 108K, by the way. It's not that bad. So we're down 20%, 108K. This is the bear trap here. Now, the bear trap might be a little bit further down. It might go a little bit further down than what it's already doing. So we might see it going back to the previous high of 73K. So there's a possibility that you see 73K Bitcoin again. And again, that would be the bear trap area. And then when it starts to go back up, renewed optimism, it goes up to like 110K or something. And then the FOMO, and then everyone sees it at like 130, 140, 150K. Then they're like, oh, we really got to get in. And then maybe it goes up to like 200K or something. Euphoria. Boom. Drops back down to 150K. And people are like, okay. He's going to go back up. Then the lower high, maybe it goes up to 160 or something. And then it goes down, break down. And then it's fear coming in because now we're back around 110K. And then they're like, oh my God, it's going down to 80K. And then it goes back up to like 90K. And then it goes to like 70K. And people are like, all right, what's going on here? And then 50K despair. So I think the next lows for our next bear market is probably going to be like 50K. Because remember, the previous lows was like 15K, 19K. It was somewhere around that area. You can see it down here. The previous low was all the way down here, and that was like 15K. So I think the next one is going to be 50K for the next all-time low for our next market. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you can see a lot of people are talking about buying the dip, and then they talk like this is what you can be doing if you do it. I don't want to go ahead and play that because it might get banned on YouTube for that. But look, this is what everybody is doing here. Kind of the same situation going on in this one right here with the punky. But yeah, everybody's talking about it right now. Everybody, literally. So you can do what you want, but it's definitely something that you do not want to ignore. I think prices might be going down a little bit more. So there's that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got for that. And then Baby Doge released this. It says Puppy.fun is adding the option to launch memes on PancakeSwap. So instead of launching it on Baby Doge Swap only, you can choose to launch it on PancakeSwap now, which is actually pretty good. So it says select your desired target DEX, Baby Doge or PancakeSwap, and then benefit from additional liquidity on PancakeSwap. And then it says see other fun updates to our website, all that stuff. So that's pretty big. So that's pretty big. Anyways, this is all I got for that. You guys, you need to decide whether or not you're gonna buy now or wait till it drops more, if you even have any more money to buy. Because I know, like, how many more drops in the market or how many more dips can you buy before you just have no more money left to buy? Because some people seen this and then they're like, hey, buy the dip. And then they bought at 8Z3. And they're like, okay, cool, it's going up. But then it just kept going down. And they're like, okay, now here we'll buy the dip at 2,500. And it was like, nope, it's going to keep going down. And then they're like, okay, at 8Z2, buy the dip. Nope, keeps going down. Okay, 8Z15, maybe buy the dip again. Nope, it goes down more. 8Z14, 8Z11, 8Z1. So at what point does it stop? We are nearly at the bottom, and I say this every single time. I've been tracking the prices of Baby Doge for a very long time. The absolute bottom for Baby Doge to ever reach, typically, let's say typically, because like if everything crashed, everyone sold Baby Doge, then it could go below 9Z9. But the lowest low for Baby Doge is typically 9Z9. You typically will never see Baby Doge go below 9Z9. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this is financial advice. But typically you won't see it going below this level here. That's why I have the Fibonacci, the first Fibonacci set down here. And then I have the short-term Fibonacci right here, which the short-term Fibonacci has been following everything we're talking about to a T. Like, oh, I just moved it. But yeah, let me move it back. So yeah, the short-term Fibonacci has been following everything we've been talking about to a T. Like you can see, like it's correct. It's correct. So everything has been touching the same exact levels we've been talking about. So good to know that the analysis is working. But like I was saying, 9Z8 is like the lowest you'll see Baby Doge going. And so when you say when is the final dip, when is the final low in Baby Doge, technically 9Z9, but we might not actually see it going that low. That's why I'm saying 8Z11, 8Z1, these are good levels to just kind of, settle at, just settle there. Because if you wait till it gets to the absolute bottom, you might miss it, right? Because remember last time we hit 9Z8, right? We immediately bounced off it, and then the prices started to go up from there. Then it went down a little bit more, but then it kept going up. So you definitely want to be careful trying to buy at the complete bottom. But like I said, this yellow line right here, 8Z1100, probably your best bet. My best bet, at least. Anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you guys like the video. Let me know what you think is going to be happening soon with the prices. And as always, I'll be back with another video.